Hey guys, welcome back to another episode Farming Simulator 2017. I think our 19th installment here on the Don Diego map. We were away, had a nice long weekend, so appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. Again, if you're new here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We got a lot of catching up to do, new stuff to play with, and our factories and producers, so we're going to jump right into it. I think we're actually going to need to start by getting some of the stuff off the factories at the farm. I'm not sure where we left off or what we got, but we do have full pallets here, so we'll get some of our strawberries moved into storage. So we got these nice storage buildings here. Not 100% sure how they work, but they're supposed to be able to fill them up, and then you can just drop the truck in afterwards and load them up from there. What's going on, Donuts? Good to see you, bud. So like I was saying, these storage buildings should hold everything that we need, and then we can load them up later. If we would get to the right building here. Gotta keep them straight there, because they are all separate. So we have strawberries, raspberries, and red currants, or currants, whatever you wish to call them. And then we should be able to load them up afterwards. So let's get some of this stuff cleaned up here at the farm. Gotta check on our cardboard. Actually, we could probably go to the sugar factory, get that cleaned up. We got lumber being made because we need the lumber to build our slow bee house. So we'll be doing that here this week in one of our live streams. Lorenzo, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We got the sugar factory unloaded so that can get busy again. Let's get the cardboard factory unloaded. I think we need cardboard down at our other greenhouse as well. The sheep their pallets need to be moved too. So we got a little bit of pallet moving to do, guys. It's been a while, but it won't take us long here. But I think we need cardboard at this last greenhouse, and that'll start producing. Hey, Road Dog, how are you, my friend? Let's get these pallets, guys, and then we'll get the pallets for the sheep, and I think our cleanup for this part will be good at the farm. At least this way all the producers up here will be fired back up and running. for the time being anyways. Oh, Road Dog, that's never good news, my friend. I hope you are okay. Hope you're on the mend and healing, man. Alright guys, we are on to the sheep. We got lots of wool. My goodness. I have to sell that off. Well, that is good news, Road Dog. I'm glad to hear that everybody is okay. Alright guys, I think that'll do it here for our oh, we gotta do our lumber. Let's get our lumber cleaned up. It's almost time to, we're gonna do a big poppy harvest here as well, because it is almost time to purchase our next field. We're just kind of stacking this lumber here. Alright, factories are good. I think we have it down on 31. 31 or 33. I don't recall where we planted the poplar, but we'll find out. Well, hopefully you're healing up good, Road Dog, and you'll be back to 100% in no time. We all wish you the best. There's our poplar field. I knew it was around here somewhere. And that's almost ready to be harvested, so we'll come back to that in just a second. We gotta get a tipper down here anyways. I don't know why I brought this down here, because we need a actual poplar harvester, correct? I believe. no problem, Road Dog. I guess I forgot to buy our the right header for our forage harvester now that I brought this one down here. But that's alright, we'll swing it over to the shop and swap them out. And then actually, you guys will have to bear with me. I'm going to restart the game. I forgot to start it in multiplayer. Again. But I'm trying to, we were having a wood chip shortage, so we planted this poplar field so that we could, use it to get wood chips so we can keep the cardboard factory running. I've been doing okay, Road Dog. Been very busy at work and was out of town for a long weekend, so that's why I haven't been online much. But I'm back. I'm ready to rock and roll, so you can hang out, listen to the streams while you heal up. Just bear with me for a minute, guys. I'm going to shut the game down and restart it in multiplayer because I forgot to do so before I started, so hang tight for just a second. Hey, James. How are you, my friend? Guys, I think our poplar still has, I don't think it's quite ready to be harvested yet. So, I think we'll head over to 34 and go on our poppy run. As we're gonna harvest some money, and we're gonna either buy field 47 or 13 is going to be our next big purchase here on the map. So we'll see how that goes. And I do believe we got poppy in our silo that we're going to, we'll zip up and empty that silo, guys. We're going to see if we can make a nice purchase tonight in the meantime, while we wait for our poplar to finish up for our wood chips. We got plenty of time. Yes, James, it's time for another purchase. We just got to we got to put some money in the bank, cuz whatever we're purchasing isn't going to be cheap. And I think we got a lot of poppy in here from the last time, so it shouldn't take us long to hopefully sell off and make a good purchase. But we will see. And be careful, Donuts. Nightbot. I see Nightbots here lurking in the corner in the shadows again. No, this is a very large tipper donuts. It's got a 1 million capacity on it. So it takes a minute or two. It holds 1 million. The farm life, 1 million. $1 million. Ah, ah, ah. You guys be nice to Nightbot. Yeah, it's a pretty cool tipper. Probably not the most realistic thing in the world, but it's pretty cool for the game. It's going good, Farm Life. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate the support and that you guys missed the stream. Work's been really busy, and I was out of town this weekend camping. So, unfortunately, that's why we haven't been streaming. But we are back. We are live. So, again, appreciate everybody hanging out here and showing the love and support. We got all of our greenhouses and factories up at the farm cleaned out, and they're producing away. And we're trying to do now a big poppy harvest and put a whole lot of money in the bank because we're gonna purchase more fields, guys. As if we don't have enough to tend to. This series isn't gonna end until we own every field on the map. Legitimately. Remember, we started this 19 episodes ago, no money mod. Did it all on our own. Unfortunately, when you have a full tipper of 342,000 liters, it doesn't necessarily stop on a dime. we just blew by the harvester. Probably burned every brake pad on this thing. No, not yet, James. It's just me, myself, and I right now. Yeah, we blew right through that stop sign, James, or the stop sign being our harvester. My damn hired helper better make a right turn and not a left turn here. It's gonna really, really annoy me. And he did. Perfect. Alright. Well, let's let that harvester go for a minute, guys, and let's go check on our greenhouses. Not really sure how fast they produce, to be honest with you. We still got some time. They are still producing. Actually, this guy, we can get our red currants and we can put those in storage for now. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with the hired help, James. Well, we still got a little time before our strawberries and raspberries are done, so let's see if we can get this tipper rolling, catch up to our harvester, and remember to slow down a little bit sooner. Look at that, right on time. We didn't build an igloo, James, but I'll tell you what, it was cold. So on a different note, there seems to be a little discontent with April the Giraffe's baby. The name was announced today, I believe this morning. And I believe people could have donated money and voted on what they wanted the name to be. And they posted the list of names. And then they announced the name of the little baby giraffe is Tajiri, which is apparently Swahili for hope and I forget. But anyways, there seems to be some outrage on the interwebs, as that was not one of the top contenders for the names people submitted donations for. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But anyways, the saga continues. It's no longer April the Giraffe. We now have Tajiri. Tajiri the baby giraffe. I get confused with the strawberries and the raspberries most of the time. I try and take them to the wrong warehouse. I told you, I think there's a rhinoceros at the Cleveland Zoo that's going to have a baby. They don't have to think about what's next. It's already here. That's right. You could have Bubbles the monkey next, James. You never know. I think we're gonna switch out for our other semi truck. It's got a little bit more horsepower. Probably won't get back in time before it's full, but we'll swap this out and put it on our milk tank, milk tanker. Speaking of, those need to be taken down to the dairy too. We got two of them almost. We got one full one with 30,000 liters and another one pushing 20,000. But we do have a new dairy mod we're going to be implementing. So maybe we'll save it and introduce that tomorrow. We'll see. Hey, my farmer Chuck. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Yes, it is, James. It's been sitting around getting neglected. I've been trying to keep it keeping them full so it doesn't sell off at midnight, but not always the easiest task. Hey, nice, Chuck. You find any what mods have you been testing out? Anything new and exciting? Yeah, we broke out the super truck, James. Let's see how it performs. I haven't actually tested it with anything, with a tipper filled up like this, so this will be a first. Oh, that works much better. What map, Chuck? Yeah, I hadn't even had a chance to test it, Chuck. This is actually today, just before we started the stream, was the first time we fired Farming Sim back up since last Wednesday, Thursday, maybe it was Tuesday. I don't even remember. But we're trying to get a good poppy harvest, guys, because we're gonna make a new field purchase tonight. If it kills us, it's happening. Let's take votes. Let's take votes now, guys. What field do we want to purchase? 47, 13, or 14? Let me know in chat what you guys think. Our choices are again 47, 13, and 14. 14 being the largest field on this version of the Don Diego map we're playing. I have no idea how much any of them cost, but we will find out a little bit later in the stream once we get some more poppy and we can put some money in the bank to buy one of them, because I guarantee they're all over $1 million. 47. James votes 47. Hey, Michigan farmer, how are you tonight? You and your sugar beets. Your truck and harvester are still waiting for you, James. Yeah, Chuck, I watched a mod review on that, and it looks like a really good map. James votes to just buy them all. Well, we will eventually buy them all, James. We definitely won't be buying them all tonight. Well, we got a couple minutes for our harvester to do some work. Let's go check on our greenhouses. So we're good there. So we're good there. So let's go check on our pallets. Pallets and lumber. Haven't checked those in a few minutes. Let's see how we're doing. Uh-oh, guys, our lumber's stuck. It won't unload. Well, that worked. Thanks, James. I don't know why sometimes that auto load gets a little buggy, but that's alright. That took longer than expected. So we'll get back to our poppies. We're almost, look at that, we're 42% full. Burning through the brakes again. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's built into that map, Chuck, that is really, really cool. Nothing's ever perfect, James. Nothing. And guys, don't forget, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button. If anyone's new here, hit that subscribe button. Again, we appreciate all the support you guys are showing as we work towards our next field purchase. We'll just stick with our harvester here for a few minutes. We got plenty of time. See if we can't get this tipper. We won't fill it, but we'll give it a darn good effort, that's for sure. I have it downloaded, Chuck. I have the map that you're talking about downloaded, and I watched the review of it, and it looks really cool. James and I actually talked about it, and thought about maybe doing a series on that at some point as well. So we'll see, but I definitely have it, and we'll be checking it out. Oh, that's cool, Chuck. Is that just a regular mod that you searched for in game? Was it part of the Coon DLC content or no? Very cool, Chuck. I was just jotting down that name, and I will take a look at it and download it myself. I wouldn't know, Chuck. Like I said, as you know, I haven't played any of the previous versions. What is the difference they do with them for a gold edition? Looks like our greenhouse is shut down, guys. Well, it says they're still working. I don't know why the stuff isn't showing up. We'll have to come back and check that later. Hopefully we didn't bug them out. I hope we didn't glitch out our greenhouses with that auto load feature. That'd be kind of a little annoying. Hey, Logan. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, it's been a little while. We were out of town on vacation, but we are back. It was good, Logan. It was colder than heck, but it was a nice long vacation weekend, and enjoyed it. But good to be back home and have heat and warmth. That's for sure. Well, we officially passed the halfway point on this tipper, guys, at 51%, with just under 515,000 liters. Because this will hold 1,000,000, but we're going to need it to purchase our next field, because it's going to be a big one. Sounds good, Logan. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hello, my friend. Just trying to check out these greenhouses as to why they don't seem to be producing anymore. We got all the stuff we need: manure, carton, water, and empty pallets. Let's try refreshing the game, guys, see if that fixes it. Because I'm not sure why they're bugged out. Like I said, I wonder if the auto load feature has something to do with it. So let's refresh, see what happens. Well, there we go. They're fired back up at least. So I'm not sure. Maybe the auto load. I'm not sure, but they're fired back up. So maybe it was something with the auto load that bugged them out. But at least they're functioning again. Yeah, you do, Donuts. You better get on that. So the exciting thing was, if you guys didn't see it or catch it, Cattle and Crops posted a new devlog video with basically the rain and the storm. And I have to say, it looks pretty impressive with every video they keep pushing out. So hopefully we're getting close to a alpha release. They still haven't put out any type of firm date, but it seems to be getting a little bit closer. The, this past November or this coming November, Farm Life? Because the early access was released, or was supposed to be released in this spring. Yeah, I agree, Chuck. We'll see if it's all it's cracked up to be. Oh, welcome back, James. Yeah, that's not a bad thing, James. Your phone may ring all day long, but that's got to be money in the bank for you. Nothing wrong with that, man. I gotta check, let's check prices of Poppy. See where we're gonna, haul this off to. Well, looks like the grain elevator. 3167. That's a ridiculous price. 3100 is gonna that'll be one heck of a payday, guys. So we're gonna keep chugging along here. Who doesn't want free advice, James? I'll take free advice. That sounds like a good day then, James, if you were able to do that. That's very true. It could be, James. We're having a nice stress-free evening. We're gonna get some of this Poppy taken care of. We're getting there now. 61% full. So it won't be long now, and then we'll jump over to 43, and then we'll make our haul to the grain elevator and see what kind of profit we get, and we'll purchase a new field. That's what happens with basically, it's like contractor work. You never know when the work's going to be there or not, James. Well, that's the goal, James. I'm having a hard time not driving it up to the grain mill now and selling it off in anticipation to see what we get from it. But I'll just keep chugging along. Like I said, we'll bounce over here to 43 next anyways. But 62% and climbing. Oh, I'm trying. We'll be good. We'll get down to the end of this field and we'll move over to 43. 43 will probably fill it, I think. Maybe not. If it doesn't, I would expect it to be darn close. You scared them all, James. Yeah, it'll definitely fill it, I'm thinking, James. Hey, Road Dog. guys, we're getting ever closer to selling this off, passing 65% now. No, Donuts lurks in the shadows like Nightbot. He's always here. Yeah, James, looks like the auto unload and load feature can glitch out the greenhouses now and again. But it doesn't do it all the time. Because I just did the one that had no issues. But then again, the other two greenhouses might be out of supplies. I should have checked. I don't think they were. Only 69%, James. We're getting there, though. Slow and steady. Should be back, James. Just a hiccup with the storms moving through the area. Hopefully, it doesn't go bad.